Welcome back. You're still watching Wake Up Nigeria, and right about now we have book chats. And of course, I'm looking at a very gorgeous lady, right, who happens to be an advocate for environmental conservation and sustainability. As a Nigerian, conservation founder, NCF ambassador, she lends her voice to Save a Vulture campaign. Okay, it's very interesting because her book that we're actually talking about today is titled Vultures to the Rescue. And of course, I'm talking about none other than the gorgeous Mariam Longe from Your View. So we pulled her in, we reeled her in from there. Good morning and welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Thank you.
Okay, so now I told myself this was the first question. Tell me about vultures.
Why vultures, right?
Why vultures?
Let me even start with a joke.
Yeah.
When Nigerian Conservation Foundation asked me to be the ambassador for Save Vultures campaign, I had relatives saying, why not a peacock?
Yeah,
why the beautiful birds? Why vultures? And that is really important conversation. So vultures are really important to our environment. Yeah. And many people do not know that. I mean, a lot of us grew up with stories about evil birds, you know, they look dirty, they eat people, you know, things like that. But all those are really untrue. What they do is they clean up our environment. So carcasses, vultures feed on them. So what would happen if we didn't have vultures? Vultures, like right now, you know, vultures are critically endangered. Many people will tell you they haven't seen vultures in many years.
I haven't seen a vulture in a lot of years.
Good. The effect of that is that we have more diseases spread in our environment. What the vultures would do is eat these carcasses, because when these carcasses decompose, you know, the process of decomposition would allow for diseases to be spread in our soil, in our water, in our air. And so I had to write a book because I wrote a book, a children's book, because I feel that many times when we want to change the mindset, we start from the very youngest generation, and then they'll grow up to be adults that know better, and then they'll do better.
Very, very true. And we all know children like animals, right? They are more open to animals at least and all of that. And it's good to know that, to tell them that, vultures are not as scary as everyone makes them seem. And of course, as much as you say this is a children's book, going through it, I did learn a whole lot and all of that. And I think that's really amazing. So why, at what point did you come to that? Why did you decide to say, when was it that, the whole idea of writing a book about vultures came to you?
Okay, so sometimes at the Nigerian Conservation Foundation, we have events and we have kids come in, and you see these really eloquent environmentalists, conservationists, you know, speakers that would come and talk about the environment, and then the kids are just looking like, okay, when were we going to get biscuits? So I just felt we need to find a language that is much more relatable to the kids. Yeah. And children love colors, they love pictures. They do. So it was really important for me to write this book and write them in such vivid colors so that it will grab their attention. Yes. I
love the princess character.
Thank you.
And the horses, the way it was all designed, very glossy and very rich and interesting. So now, to what extent, right, would we say vultures have gone extinct? And what is the way, or what are you trying to do besides this particular project to would I say bring them back? And is it is it feasible?
Yeah, so in the book, I highlight 3 vultures. We have the Egyptian vulture, the hooded vulture, and the white-headed vulture. They're indigenous to Nigeria, and they're critically endangered, meaning we have very few of them. Many of the places where you would see vultures, you wouldn't find them anymore. So this project really is for us to teach people why we need them, and where we see them, we let them grow. So there are some traditional beliefs we have in Nigeria that use vulture for traditional medicine. Oh. So, you know, the Nigerian Conservation Foundation tries to meet up with these babalaos and speak to them about maybe using different options. And for my book, is to teach people that the vulture is not evil. The vulture, you don't need to be afraid of the vulture. When you see the vulture, allow it to grow. You know, it helps you more than really that you're helping it.
Actually.
So that is the real reason. That's why I wrote this book. But really, because I just want more enlightened Nigerians. Many Nigerians, when you talk to them about vultures, they're like, I didn't know that. I want my Nigerian children to be like, do you know this, and do you know this, and do you know this about the vultures and why they're important? Yes.
Okay, I mean, very, very nice. And I love the fact that you actually depicted that in the book, because, I mean, you gave a scenario where, I mean, definitely go and get the book. I'm sorry about it. But yeah, the scenario where other birds were actually allowed. But then again, the significance of the vultures were actually really, really missing once they were actually away. And I think it's really amazing. And of course, we have a burst of colors here, so really attractive, and you should definitely get it. So, I mean, what's next? And I also noticed that we have a lot of like games.
Yes, there are activities. So the kids would read the book, and the activities will help them understand how you'll be able to, know how much they have understood from reading the book.
And we have like a glossary, like a glossary.
So there's some like tough words, like new words. So they go and check what they mean. And then we have fun facts. So the fun facts will tell you about the vultures, but in a way that you understand it. So a child will talk about the hooded vulture, which we describe as a hooded vulture has like a hooded sweater. Like, just like mine.
Yes, true. Very nice. So how long did it take you to put this together?
2021.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
From the writing till the print. Yes.
Wow, that's actually very interesting. So, I mean, are we expecting more projects like this from you? No pressure?
Yeah, for sure. Very soon, because I really want to bring an awareness about endangered species in our environment and in our country. And it will be nice, it will be helpful that Nigerians understand what role every animal plays in the ecosystem.
That's actually very, very true. And I love the fact, I mean, I love everything about it. I love how easy the text was. I mean, it's a children's book. And of course, even I, as an adult, there are a lot of things I didn't know. But then again, as I was going through it, it was like easy to understand.
I get that a lot.
And all of that. Thank you so much
for
this. And I actually wish you the absolute best. And of course, looking forward to watching your view in a bit. So that's it on the book chat right about now. And we're going to a quick break. And when we come back, we will continue. Okay. Oh, sorry. So we have a performance, right? And Sage is here.